Okay, so the Ethereum stop processing transaction. Okay, so here's the news. Okay, so big breath as beacon chain stop finalizing and then recovers. Okay, so right now the Ethereum core developers, the Ethereum chain stop working for 25 minutes. Okay, so the Ethereum devs acknowledge this issue on Twitter. Okay, so the devs are still investigating what exactly happened, that the Ethereum network didn't work for 25 minutes straight. Okay, so they'll provide a report for the community of the ETH community soon on the Twitter account. Okay, so here's the news. Okay, so now if you like content like this, just give it a like. Okay, so now let's go into the next news, and at last also let's check into the update on the crypto charts. Okay, so the next news is here. Okay, so MakerDao new roadmap promises groundbreaking innovation in DeFi. Okay, so the upcoming development of the MakerDao is quite impressive if you say. Okay, because if you see the tweet, if you see the introduction of the game Endgame. Okay, so here it is. Endgame is a major update to the MakerDao design. Okay, so what it did, the upcoming developments of MakerDAO is the beta version expected to release in a few months, you can say. Okay, so the introduction of, listen carefully, government government the MakerDAO's development and products. Okay, so the one thing that they've focused is the AI for the governance AI tools. The second one is sub DAO the six sub DAO for the governance tool. Okay, so these two tools they're going to release in the beta. Okay, and it will release in a few months. And the and this all, it aims to enhance decision making in the governance. Okay, of MakerDAO. And at last also they're going to release a they're going to launch a new chain. Okay, so that's for your MakerDAO news. Okay, so now let's go into your next news, which is here. Federal Reserve Fed Reserve of the US, Fednow will integrate with Meta blockchain. Okay, so you'll see you'll see the headlines, right? The Federal Reserve's upcoming instant payment services which they're going to name it Fednow. Okay, so it will integrate with the Meta blockchain with Facebook, right? Meta blockchain. Okay, so what it does, y'all will ask me, right? It allows Meta users to convert funds to stable coins. Okay, so that's what they're going to do. Okay, so in short, it's going to launch in July, mostly in July somewhere there. Okay, they're set to launch this FedNow application. Okay, so the integration will prepare banks also for future CBDC, how they're going to work that, and how the banks also will issue their own stable coin. Okay, so that's kind of bullish for crypto, but it's, you can say it's bullish, right? So now let's talk about your next news. Your next news, which is your MetaMask rolls out ETH purchases via PayPal to US users. Okay, so right now the MetaMask issued MetaMask just partnered with PayPal here, right? With PayPal for only the US users. Okay, so MetaMask partners with PayPal, allows users in the United States to purchase ETH. Okay, so it will directly through the MetaMask app by using PayPal. Okay, so they don't need to go to the MetaMask, directly through PayPal only they can buy the ETH. Okay, through MetaMask. Okay, so this integration, this is not only the first integration. Okay, so MetaMask known integration with Coinbase Pay, then MoonPay, and now recently the PayPal one, right? The PayPal one, right? It kind of promotes adoption of self custody, which MetaMask promotes, right? It promotes self custody, and even and purchasing cryptocurrency, and to explore the Web3. Okay, so now let's talk about your next news, which is decentralization exchange Uniswap trading volume outspace Coinbase for fourth consecutive month. Okay, so as you know that DEXs are gaining more volume than the centralized exchange, right? The centralized exchange being Coinbase, okay, and Uniswap being the DEX, okay. So it's gaining some good volume, and it's even better than the centralized exchange, right? Okay, so the last news, and then we'll go into the crypto charts, okay. So Elon Musk announces he will step down as Twitter CEO, okay. So this news is he is going to step down as the CEO of Twitter, and he's willingly being the executive chair and the CTO, which is the Chief Technology Officer of Twitter. Okay, so this will either pump or the coin of Dogecoin will dump, because when he was the CEO of Twitter, he changed the logo of Twitter to Doge, right? So I don't know, the speculation are either he'll dump or he'll pump. Either the coin will get pumped of Dogecoin or it will get dumped. Okay, so now let's go straight to the crypto charts. Okay, so the first chart, let's go straight to the Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin is the main, whether it pumps or dumps. Okay, so right here. Okay, so right now we are here. Here's the BTC chart. Okay, so let's make it zoom properly. Okay, so Bitcoin can do from here, it can do two things. Okay, so right now it broke the support at 26,000, which is here 26,781. Okay, so it broke that support, it broke, and now it's making a resistance. Okay, so right here it broke, you can see it properly, right? Here is the resistance line, it's going to touch this resistance, which is we need to short it right there. Okay, but if it does, it can touch here, and then it's more probably going down, right? We're expecting it to go down, so you can put the take profit to 24,900 there, 918. Okay, so we are waiting for a nice pull pull upwards, right, to touch this resistance line around, you can say 26,450 there. It can touch there, and when it touch there, we are more probably enter a short, but only if this happens. Okay, so on this resistance line on a 30 minutes time frame, you can say it does this, it makes a higher high and then a small high low, and then it can even pump, right? So those are the two scenarios it can do. Okay, so more likely is if it does this, we can enter short right here at around 26,500 day. Okay, so and then you could put our take profits to here, short take profits to 24,900 there somewhere. Okay, so now we need to take all this info and go to the Ethereum and the other altcoins. Okay, so we are just expecting it to touch here. Okay, so that's what we're going to take to the next chart. Okay, so for your next chart, also for Ethereum, so here's the Ethereum chart. So Ethereum chart also we are expecting for a small pump over here to around 1,760. Okay, so once it touches here, if it doesn't break that, it's if it doesn't break that, it's bearish. Okay, so it's more probably going down. Okay, so we can enter a short position right here once it touches here, this resistance right here. But for the bull case, it even can break that and make a small high and then a high low, and then it can pump. Okay, so we need to keep that scenario. Okay, and we can put the take profits right here around 1,715. Okay, and you have seen that the bearish case also on a crypto news, that Ethereum was for 25 minutes it couldn't process a transaction. Okay, so that's also we need to take. Okay, so it can do two things, right? And your take profits, you can put it right here. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one. Okay, so avax will not take anything, because from here it broke this support and now it's going down. Okay, and now it's supporting this trend line. Okay, so we can't say it's going up. No, it's more probably going to this support at $14.26. Okay, so we just need to wait for avax to give a good from where it will go from there. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Solana chart. Okay, so for your Solana chart, it can either break this resistance right now where it is, or it can break this support at around $19.88. Okay, so we are waiting for Bitcoin to touch that resistance and to go to 26,780. Okay, so once Bitcoin does that, your Solana will obviously break this support at $19.88. Once it breaks, makes support, we'll enter short, and we'll put our short profit to $17.20. $17.27. Okay, so if BTC goes to 26,780, we know that this too is going to get dumped. Okay, so once this breaks, we enter short position, ride it all the way here to $17.27. But if your BTC doesn't breaks that resistance and is now on upward stand to 24, it breaks that resistance of 24,900, right? Then this too will dangle here. It will break this, make a support, then it will probably go over here. Okay, so that's your bullish and bearish for Solana. Now let's talk about your next one, which is your dot. Okay, so for dot is making a good short entry. So we are just waiting for BTC to touch its own resistance, that small resistance, but should not break. Okay, so we are just waiting for that. Once BTC touches that resistance and it's probably going down, we short this right here. Okay, for your dot. Okay, so for dot on the 30-minute chart, if it breaks, it can break, make a smaller high and a small low, and it can pump. Okay, it can break on this resistance. Okay, so we are waiting to watch for BTC. But if BTC goes down, then this too can put your take profits of your dot to $4.67. Okay, so right now it's coming here, which is here. We're waiting for it to touch this resistance line, and then we're going to short it. But we need to check on BTC. Waiting for the BTC pump. Then if BTC start to go down, we short everything. We short this. Okay, because this come in a proper this entry, right? Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your Cardano. Okay, so for Cardano also. Okay, so for Cardano, if your Bitcoin is going to 26,780, right? It's going there. This one, what it will do, it will get a pump nicely, and then your Bitcoin also is going to give that small pump, right? So we are expecting a small pump, and then if Bitcoin goes to 26,780, we can short it right here. Okay, so we need to watch on your BTC chart, and then this will give a small pump, like see I drawed over here, give a small pump right here, and then you can short it right here, more probably going down. But if Bitcoin is bullish and it goes up, right, this will give a small high on the 30 minutes, this also on the 30 minutes. Okay, small high, small high low, and then it's more probably going to pump. Okay, so we are not expecting a small high low, we're expecting a small pump, and then it's going to get dumped. Okay, so right now we are waiting for a short entry, right? We are waiting for that pump. We are going to watch BTC chart, and you can put your take profit to for your ADA chart around 0.32 cents, right? Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your algo chart. Okay, so for your algo chart, you know that algo on a daily 15 cents is too low, right, for it to go. So we don't need to short. We can, if you're buying algo, then we can just buy algo at this one. Okay, so now let's talk about your next one, which is your near chart. Okay, so for your near chart also, for your near chart right here. Okay, so for your near chart, as now we can't do anything since it's coming to this support at around $1.49. But if you are shorted in the recent videos that I've told, if you are shorted right here, which I'll short, put a stop loss above, then you'll are riding it right here. Okay, so you can put your take profits right here, but put a trailing stop loss. Okay, so right now if you are there on this entry right here, put the stop loss right here and see. Okay, then it'll touch here and it's going down, then put your stop loss right here, put your take profits right here around $1.49. Now let's talk about your next one, which is your last chart, your phantom. So okay, so phantom also we can't do anything, we have to just wait till it comes to this line and then we can see. Okay, but if Bitcoin breaks that, if Bitcoin doesn't go to 26,000, this too will go over here. Okay, to 0.33 cents. Okay, so your crypto trends, there's no trends, only those two positions, dot, ADA, those positions you can take. See, there's no crypto trends. Those positions we need to take, we need to watch BTC, and we need to attack this chart. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you like content like this, just give it a like, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Okay, so peace out.